Smith against Parker. They kick it out to Green. Splitter dishes to Parker. There's the screen. Shot off the pick. There's a big high bounce and goes in. Parker's got 8 points.
Solid screen right there that freed him up for the jump shot.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Pass to James. He feeds it to Mozgov. Goes up on the block. Again, the Cavaliers score.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
Yeah, I think that's what's key this run, Clark, because they're keeping the ball moving. Defense hasn't been able to set up.
San Antonio's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. There's the pick. Parker passes to Splitter. Here's Duncan. Rejected by Mozgov.
Well, they need a shot or two to fall here soon. They're only 1 of 4 since the break.
And James throws it down. And Clark, a great competitive game so far.
Yeah, tit for tat. I mean, back and forth, plenty of lead changes, and excellent play.
These two teams, guys, look so evenly matched to me. I think this could go right down to the wire. Nice pass. That one was right on target.
And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 12-4 run. Everything appeared to be lined up for Cleveland to get back in the playoffs last year, but that just wasn't the case. A lot of what-ifs for them last season.
And with another top pick on the roster, Kevin, and a youthful team, they were a popular pick before the season to play postseason games, but they still needed some seasoning.
The Spurs making a switch here. Diaw's checked in. Parker drives in. Diaw, the screen. Fires from the wing. And that one comes up a bit short.
Poor shooting from him this quarter. His shooting percentage nowhere near where he'd like it to be.
Green kicks to Parker. Puts it up from 15. That's good. Parker's got 10 points. And now for Cleveland. They still have the youth to grow, but with LeBron on board, the sky for them is the limit.
As are the expectations.
LeBron with it. Diaw on him. James in the post. And the shot is good. 9 points in the game so far.
Nice finish there to give him the lead. I wouldn't be surprised to see him, I don't know, maybe get a few more of those down the stretch.
And one more note about Cleveland. Everyone will now assume that they will make the playoffs this year, but the ultimate goal is a title, something that hasn't happened in the city of Cleveland for any major sport in a long time. Probably 64, I think, may be the last title.
Dan, you're right on it.
Wow, what a throwdown. Look at that athletic play. Incredible.
Wow.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatics.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
I'm with you, Kevin. You can't fault him for that. I mean, just let him go. Who cares?
Leonard with the ball. Now Smith defending. Leonard attacking. There's the feed to Duncan. Connects in the foul line jumper. Duncan's got 8 points. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Their activity at the defensive end, Kevin, has been really impressive. Attacking and coming away with steals.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
Here's James. Blocked.
Well, something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound totals are almost identical.
No separation there, not yet anyway.
The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
The defense to start and ignite that play was terrific, and I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And now that they have the lead, they might even want to get more aggressive defensively. Really attack, try to come up with more steals.
They kick it out to Green. Here's Diaw. Goes up with it again. Duncan dishes to Parker. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist. And that's 12 points for Parker.
Another good pass, and their offensive execution has been impressive, to say the least.
The last 4 field goals have been assisted. Yeah, passing has kept the defense off balance, but to get assists, you got to make the shots.
LeBron with it. Leonard picks him up. LeBron passes to Mozgov. 6 to shoot. Irving drives in. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Leonard with the steal. Parker inside. 2 on the clock. No good. And it's time now to reveal our State Farm assist of the game. Today, Steve, it's a big man winning the honor.
And it was a no-brainer. This assist was really out of this world. I mean, he had a great understanding of the situation and where the ball had to go.
Mills and Manu at the guards. Bellinelli is out there with Splitter, and it's Baines in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the San Antonio foul. And it's slammed in by Verejao. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
You know, quite honestly, Kevin and Steve, I mean, this game, as close as it's been, you really hate to see it come to an end.
I agree.
Well, then let's root for overtime. Why not?
Here's Shumpert. Rips down the breakaway slam.
This is what you love, guys. Superb defense. A great steal, and just like that, they add 2 points to this narrow lead.
And you just cannot afford to give up plays like that at this stage of a tight ball game, guys.
To the middle, and Baines kicks to Splitter. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3, and that's good. Marco Bellinelli for 3. Bellinelli's got the game tied up here for the Spurs. The Cavaliers shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Picked by Verejao. On its way from Irving for 2, and it comes off the front of the rim.
Yeah, no excuses there. Got a really good look at the basket after being freed up by the pick.
We say it all the time. The execution was excellent. The result not as good, but good ball movement anyway.
Well, you don't expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
Patty Mills last season had his best season ever. Really remade his body in the offseason, adding muscle, cutting down on his body fat. Already one of the quickest players in the league. He got even quicker.
J.R. Smith's checked in for Jones. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, over the break, I listened in on David Blatt's huddle. He's looking for whatever they have left in the tank. He said, I know it's been a hard-fought game, but now's not the time to leave anything in reserve. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I expect you to be going all out, full speed. Guys?
Thanks, Doris. And Mills getting quality minutes at the backup point guard position.
Yeah, and for a player who spent time in the D-League, playing in China and his native Australia, and it seems he's really solidified his place as an NBA player, Kevin, in part because he refocused on conditioning his body and really developed as an outside shooter, too.
Spurs leading by 4. Here's Baines. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Boy, the ball movement's been fantastic here the last few possessions.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup, and for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. And Cleveland making a change here. James is checked in. Outside Irving. James right side. And he gets it to go.
Clearly, he's shaken off that cold shooting performance of the first half.
The Spurs have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Ginobili. And it's Kyrie Irving with the rebound.
You know, typically, guys, he has the body control to finish when he's in that tight. I'm not sure what happened there.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Marco Bellinelli. That is his first foul of the game. San Antonio making a switch here. Duncan's checked in. Here's Ginobili. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Yeah, nice fast break from start to finish, guys.
Especially on the back end. I mean, he polished it off perfectly.
The dish to Smith from past the arc. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Not the best shot. Long range and with a defender right in his space.
And defensively, that's the kind of work he's known for. I mean, he loves to lock you up.
Duncan dishes to Bellinelli. The fadeaway, and that comes off the assist by Duncan. Duncan's got 3 assists in the game.
A big part of this run here has been their ability to hit from mid-range, guys. I mean, that's unique.
Yeah, and some players and teams even shy away from that mid-range jumper, but this team seems to have it dialed in from that range.
That's good. And it's a 10-point Spurs lead.
You know, passing the ball well on the perimeter has really opened things up offensively for this club.
Steve, it makes the game easy. I mean, 10 straight points off assist. That's impressive, but it's easy when you move the ball.
That's his 6th three-pointer of the game, 3 in each half.
Ginobili, the pass to Mills. Back to Ginobili. Duncan with the screen for Ginobili. And again, it's San Antonio with the 3. A minute 50 left in the 4th quarter. Irving kicks to Smith. Back to Irving. Kicks it out to James. Fader on the way. And again, it's Cleveland.
I'll tell you what, he is so difficult to guard, especially on a shot like that one.
Mills with it, working on James. And Ginobili wide open. He shoots. And it's San Antonio with another.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're behind by 10. 1:25 left here in the 4th quarter. A different look now for San Antonio. Leonard comes in for Marco Bellinelli. And Tony Parker subbed in for Patty Mills. Mozgov, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Love comes in for Tristan Thompson. Smith against Parker. Left side, Leonard. Shot on the wing, and it's good in the assist by Parker. And 11 points for Kawhi Leonard.
It was almost like he was surprised to be that wide open, yet he knocked it down.
That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut back down to 7. The bucket there from Irving.
Well, for one, he hasn't let them down. I mean, but a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
Now Parker. Six to shoot. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Splitter, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Cleveland's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. Smith for 3. No good. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Leonard with the ball. He's picked up by James. Duncan goes in. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Splitter, that's good.
This game's over, guys. I think we can say that with certainty.
Yeah, I agree with you there. We have officially reached garbage time.
LeBron James on the wing. He's covered by Ginobili. On its way from Irving for 2. There's Mozgov. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
They have got to put a body on it, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
6 seconds left to play here in the 4th. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Now Ginobili. And an intentional foul right there.
Tim Duncan. Kawhi Leonard.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
Foul. LeBron James.
And the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 7-point lead. Timeout called Cleveland. They're trailing by 7. Just 4 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Guys, what's your take?
Well, this one's in the bag. I mean, I commend them for really putting forth the effort until the very end. But this thing's over.
You know, sometimes you just have to throw up the white towel and let fate run its course and you can get on to the next game.
And so it's San Antonio with the win. It was a solid win, Clark.
Yeah, it was, and I think it came down to will more than skill. They went out and got this one.
And now down to Dorisburg, who is courtside, standing by with our Jordan